A very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Earlham College basketball here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. My name is Scott Beeman, filling in for Troy, who is on the road with Richmond High School basketball. Here, that is his thing. So I'm filling in. Glad to have you. If you want to get in contact with us, it is on Twitter. I am at Scott on the Air, 2 T's, no spaces. Scott on the Air. More than welcome to drop me a note. Tell me how much you really enjoy the broadcast. If you really dislike the broadcast, that should go to Radio Troy on Twitter. This afternoon, we have a men's-women's doubleheader. Women come first here at 2 o'clock. We are about 7 minutes away from that. It is the Earlham Quakers. They are 2-14 overall, 2-7 in the HCAC, and they'll be hosting the Manchester Spartans. Manchester at 3-6 in the conference, 4-12 overall, and a couple of teams near the bottom of the conference trying to get things back on track, going the other way. That is all part of the pregame show, sponsored by my good friend Kevin Shear at Farm Bureau Insurance. We'll be back with stats and more of the pregame. It's Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Back at Earlham College. It is Earlham College Quaker basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. And tonight the Quakers, they're going to host the Spartans of Manchester. Let's give you the starters here. So we're about 4 minutes away from tip. We'll take a break here in a few minutes for the national anthem and other such things. So probable starters, first for Manchester, they're going to start a four-guard lineup. They only have 9 in uniform here. If they 9 in uniform. I see one player in street clothes on the side, and they've got 13 on their roster. So there's some injury issues, some other issues there for Manchester in a season in which they are struggling a little bit. It is worth mentioning Earlham is 2-13 against Manchester since joining the HCAC. That is the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. And Manchester will start here tonight. Faith Alexis Graham. She's a 5'11 junior. She's averaging 13.5 points a game. She wears number 4. She's from Indianapolis. We'll get you more about the bios of some of these players as we go forward. And another guard, a 4-guard lineup. Wears number 10, Haley Farron. She's a 5'3" sophomore. She's scoring a little under 8 points a game with 6 rebounds from Sharpsville, Indiana. Everybody's from Indiana in the starting lineups here for Manchester. Nicole Weaver wears number 14, a 5'7" sophomore. A hair under 10 points a game from Fort Wayne. Michaela Taylor. I think it's Michaela. It's an IA, so it could be Michaelia. I'm sure hopefully somebody on Twitter will help me out with that. Michaela Taylor. I almost called her Twitter. Michaela Taylor. She's a freshman, 5'6", wears number 30, 7.4 points a game from Connorsville. And Hannah Smith wears number 40. She's the forward, 5'10" freshman, 7.5 points a game from Upland, Indiana. Their head coach is Josh Zurich. That's D-Z-U-R-I-C-K. I'm going to guess it's Zurich. Zurich. I can't imagine it's that. So Zurich. He's in his 14th season at Manchester. For the Quakers, they will start Cameron White. She wears number 10, a 5'6 sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky, averaging about 9 points a game. Mariah Flynn wears number 14, a 5'11 senior from Kodak, Tennessee. She's averaging about 8 points a game. Kendall Spears wears number 15, a 5'6 sophomore, 8 points a game roughly, Plainfield, Indiana. Acacia Tennett, a 5'5 freshman from Sacramento, California, wears number 30. And then Zoe Curtis, the leading scorer at 12 points a game here for the Quakers, 5'10 sophomore from Newcastle, Indiana, averaging about 12 points a game. So about a minute 30 away from tip here. We're going to have the national anthem here, so we'll take a break, come back with a play-by-play. It is Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Back at Earlham College, and we had a tremendous national anthem. And when I say tremendous, what I really mean is we didn't have a national anthem at all. It is a very, I get you the crowd mic here. It is a pro-Manchester crowd here. Manchester has traveled well here for the women's game at least. You can hear the cheers for the Manchester. Now, it's worth mentioning the Manchester traveling fans are directly underneath my crowd mic, so it seems a lot louder. So it's going to feel like a very pro-Manchester crowd. So we gave you the starting lineups. They're doing starting lineups right now. They skipped the national anthem primarily because they had technical difficulties, and what I'm really saying is that they couldn't get their iPod to work. So we'll just be ready to go when they're ready to go. Shauna Watson is the head coach at Earlham. It's in her first season. Like I said, they are 2-14 in her first season. I can totally sympathize with that. I was a lot less than 2-14 in my first season. I was 2-18, I think. 2-19, I think. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one, Shauna. So we're about ready to tip this off. It'll be Curtis and Hannah Smith, and that tip is won eventually by Earlham. Controlled by Acacia Tenetz. Inside Curtis. She got very precious few touches last game I called, which was Rose Holman. Flynn gets that strips. Going back the other way is Manchester. Spin move, wide open three on the wing is misses almost everything, but it bounces off of Cameron White and out of bounds. That was Nicole Weaver with a wide open look. So Faith Graham, Alexis Graham. Ferris looking to Graham. Graham on the wing. 7 on the shot clock. She'll take a 3. Off the back iron. Rebound comes off to Kendall Spears. Inside looking for Curtis. Curtis kicks it back out. Almost a turnover there. Nice save there from Mariah Flynn. Tanette. The wing finds Kendall Spears. That one missed. Saved inbounds. Tried to save again by Curtis. Now it'll be another turnover for Earlham. 2 turnovers, 2 possessions now for the Quakers. Some full court pressure now for Earlham. I'll take that off now. I just now realized I have the. There, my bad. Now we got it. My apologies for that. Forgot to take that off. 8:37 to go in the first quarter. 10-minute quarters here in the women's game. 20-minute halves later on for the men's game. 3-pointer on the way from Manchester. Back iron. Flynn with the rebound. Here comes Tenetz. Up the side. Finds White. It's Curtis. Layup and good. 3-point play for Mariah Flynn. Upcoming. Or I'm not sorry, Mariah Flynn. That is Zoe Curtis. 2-0 Earlham with another point on its way. Curtis with a free throw and is good. It is 3-0 Earlham. More pressure here for the Quakers. Ferris now top of the key. Finds Weaver. Graham inside. Hannah Smith goes at Curtis and gets the bucket. Nice play there from Hannah Smith. Connorsville products. Familiar with these parts as she is. Baseline drive here for Earlham. We're going to get a charge on Cameron White. So 4 possessions, 3 turnovers. And our first sub now for Earlham, Kayla Bowling. Freshman from Jacksonville High School, Osgood, Indiana. Graham almost turned that over. 3-pointer on the way here. That's just grazes the rim. That'll go Earlham's way. That shot from Michaela Taylor. Tanette. Curtis inside. Nice play there. Mariah Flynn can't get it to go. Rebound comes off to Nicole Weaver. Here comes the Spartans. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Graham. Top of the key, wide open three. Banks it in. Hannah Smith with the bank. It is only Saturday. Curtis with the offensive rebound. It goes the other way. 5-5 now, 6:30 to go. Curtis now with 5 points. All 5 of the points for Earlham. Smith with all 5 of the points for Manchester. They should just play one-on-one. Graham with a nice little crossover. Gets all over the rim. Gets that. Earlham fans thought it was a clean strip from Acacia Tanat. The man in the striped shirt does not care what the fans of Earlham think. Foul on Tanat. Coming into the game for the Quakers, Amy Wiesner. In just a second. And for Manchester, Carly Skinner. I'm sorry, it's Wiesner. It's not Wiesner. I got that wrong last time. Wiesner. And I've been around basketball a long time. I'm thinking Manchester's going to play 6 kids. Generally speaking, when it goes back the other way, check out their bench. Generally speaking, if you're sitting to the left of the coach, you're not going to get a whole lot of time. There's 3 of their 4 subs sitting to the left of the coach. 6-5 Manchester after the free throw. Inside, Curtis, good position. Kind of a forced shot. That'll get chased down by Acacia Tanat. Shot clock resets. Tanat bowling inside. Clearly the idea is to get it into Zoe Curtis and maybe get Hannah Smith in some foul trouble. She picks up her first. 5:47 to go in the first quarter. 6-5 Manchester over the Quakers. Tanat will trigger the inbounds. Into the corner. Kayla Bowling turns it over. Here come the Spartans. 1-on-2. She might have traveled. 3-pointer on the way from Smith, and she buries it. Hannah Smith with her second 3. She's got all 9. Of Manchester's points. Check that. Faith Graham has 1. She hit 1 of 2 free throws. My apologies, forgot that one. She's got 8 of their 9 points. Another turnover from Earlham. Here come the Spartans. Inside, good strong move there. Can't finish it though from Haley Ferris. Here come the Quakers. Get a reach there on Nicole Weaver, and foul trouble a bit of an issue here for Manchester as they appear to be only playing 6. They only got 9.
Checking in for the Quakers, number 35.
As opposed to Earlham, who has an entire football team, it appears. Rosie Newhart comes into the game for Earlham, her first action. Newhart, the freshman from Jack Sendell. There's a couple of them. Bowling and Newhart. 3-pointer from Tanat, no good. Chase down, that'll be out of bounds. We'll see who it is. They're going to stay here at Earlham. Earlham fans now making their presence known. 9-5 Manchester. Kendall Spears comes back into the game for Earlham. Into the corner is Kendall Spears. Flynn from the baseline buries it. Mariah Flynn. 9-7 Manchester, her first points. Graham crossed over there, may have carried it. 3-pointer on the way, off front iron, rebound comes off to Spears. Tanat. Flynn now on the wing, puts on the floor. Kicks to the corner, Tanat. Quick ball reversal, good movement by the Quakers. Inside, Newhart, Flynn, 3-pointer on the way, no good. Good possession for the Quakers. Can't get any points out of it. Here comes Graham. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Nice move there. Nicole Weaver behind the back. Gets a scoop layup. 4-point lead for the Spartans. Tennant. Back up to Spears. Spears top of the key. 2-3 zone for Manchester. They've been in it all game. That's what you do when you're shorthanded. Tennant can't find anybody. Turns it over. It's Nicole Weaver. She's going to go all the way to the rim and can't get to go, but she'll get the foul. Foul's on Kayla Bowling. Earlham fans don't like it. They're across behind the bench. Once again, the official in the striped shirt does not care. First free throw missed. Wholesale substitutions for Earlham. Kyra Joseph comes in. Curtis comes back in. See who else. Cameron White comes back in. Amy Weisner comes back in. Joseph, a 5'7" sophomore from Covenant Christian in Indianapolis. Second free throw was good. 12-7 Manchester. Curtis, nice opposite pass. Spears three on the way, a little off to the right, right on our sight line. Joseph traced down the rebound. Another fresh 30 for Earlham. Inside, it's Curtis. Nice touch pass. Three-pointer on the way. Back iron, no good. Joseph keeps it alive. Throws it out of bounds. Actually stepped on the baseline anyway. Three-pointer was from Cameron White. Full court pressure here. 12-7 Manchester. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Tipped away front by Weisner. Man-to-man now for Earlham. As they have played the entire game, handoff to Graham. Graham, a little shake and bake. Defense chance now from the Earlham students. Right into the chest of Weisner. Can't get to go, but it'll be off Weisner. 1 second on the shot clock if she didn't get it on the rim. Going to have to be a catch and shoot now for the Spartans. Graham with the catch and shoot. That's not going to be good. Good box out from Zoe Curtis. And here come the Quakers now under 2 minutes. Weisner, baseline, gets up the shot, airballs it. The rebound comes to Joseph, takes a dribble and scores. Kyra Joseph. 12-9 now. Manchester turnover on the inbounds, and we're going to get a layup there. And a timeout Manchester. Nice job there as Weisner gets the bucket. And suddenly, Earlham down just one. Timeout Manchester. With 1:36 to go on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it's 12-11 Manchester. It's Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Wish me luck, we've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Back Earlham College, a little run here for Earlham now. With 1:30 to go in the first quarter, they now trail it just by one. Manchester struggling to get out of their own end. They finally do. Cross-court pass. Somebody new from Manchester. Sarah Carter gets off the bench. A 5'9" junior from Fairview, Ohio. Sorry, Fairview High School in Nee, Ohio. N-E-Y. Foul there was on Kyra Joseph. So at the line, Haley Ferris. Tri-Central High School in Sharpsville, Indiana. Our first one's good to stem the tide a little bit for Manchester. Second one good as well. 3-point lead now for Manchester. Here comes Earlham. Curtis hits the deck. She's back up. Spears, three-pointer from the wing. That looked good until it wasn't. Rebound comes off to Hannah Smith. All the way to the rim. Nice move there. Bad finish, but a good move there from Nicole Weaver. Here come the Quakers back with Kendall Spears. Cameron White back to Spears. White, wide open three. She'll take it. Misses up, misses left. Under 30 to go here in the first quarter. Hannah Smith. We're going to get a foul there on Cameron White, who can't believe it. She should believe it. It was a foul. Generally speaking, when you reach in, they call a reach-in foul. Especially when you reach in with two hands. So on the free throw line is Nicole Weaver. Bowling back in for the Quakers, as is Kendall Spears. Check that, Kendall Spears is already in, just Bowling comes back in. Second free throw on the way, gets the roll. So back to a 5-point lead for Manchester. Good timeout, 4-0 run after the timeout for Manchester. Curtis hasn't gotten a touch in a while. 7 seconds in the quarter. Short from Joseph. Smith, 3 seconds, 2. Half-court heave on the way. Going to come up well short, and that'll do it for the quarter. Second quarter now upcoming, and the Quakers trail it by 5. It's Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Back at Earlham College, second quarter upcoming now as the Quakers trail at 16-11 to Manchester. Ugly team statistics for both teams. Earlham 0 of 8 from 3. They're only 5 of 18 from the field, 27%. When I did the Rose-Hulma game, I want to say they were in the teens in percentage shooting up until a little flourish at the end that got them over into the 20s. And we're going to get a rogue horn there, and the scoring table waves off the horn. It's Graham. She loses that on the way. Tanette with the steal up ahead. We'll get it back to Tanette, and she'll run the offense. So in here for Manchester, they had a little confusion figuring out who was going to play up top. Flynn, that's good. Mariah Flynn. She likes that range, that little 10 to 12 foot range. That tipped away from Tanette, but right back to Graham. Cross-court pass back to Graham, and now Manchester's in their half court. Man-to-man for Earlham. Graham all the way to the rim. That's stripped away from Tanette. Tanette's gotten her twice now, and that's back to Earlham. So 2 turnovers for Faith Alexis Graham. She's from North Central High School in Indianapolis. She probably, when she went to Manchester, there was less students at Manchester than there were at her high school, I'm guessing. It's probably not true, but it's probably closer than you probably like to admit. Cross-court pass here to Bowling. Inside to net. Little teardrop, can't get to go. Curtis will chase down the rebound. It'll come off her and go to Manchester. Turnovers, Earlham had 5 of them in the first quarter. That's not a good pace. 20 for a game is not good. You want to keep it under 10. That's the idea anyway. $8:35 to go in this first half, second quarter. Kick out to Graham. Graham goes baseline. Bounce pass top of the key to Weaver. She might have double dribbled. We're going to get a turnover anyway. Earlham ball. Got to change the scoreboard for the Mariah Flynn buckets. My apologies there. So 16-13 the proper score. Manchester leading it. They've led pretty much the entire game. I'm not sure they've ever trailed. Gotta think about that for a second. Might have been something. I want to say it might have been 3-2 Earlham there for a while. Flynn inside. Cross-court pass. Carly Skinner. Smith thought about the threes. Back to Skinner. And that goes off her foot. Turnover Manchester. Bowling picks up a couple of defenders. Cross-court pass to Tanette. Three-pointer on the way. They haven't hit one yet. Still haven't. 0 for 9. Gets her own rebound. Nice job there from Bowling. Kayla Bowling. Freshman. Missed her own three-pointer. Got her own rebound. Relatively inexcusable from a Manchester point of view. It's a long way to go to get your offensive rebound, but she's got a chance to give Earlham a lead with a couple of free throws. First one is good. All tied here at 16. Wisner back in. Weaver in for Manchester. And Earlham's got the lead. A couple of free throws there from Kayla Bowling, and it's 17-16. Earlham, another tip pass there as Manchester will be working on that in practice next week. You can hear the crowd in the background. It's a very lively Earlham College. Nice spin move there from Weaver. Good. Nicole Weaver from Homestead High School in Fort Wayne gives Manchester back the lead, 18-17. Inside, Curtis with good positions. Got to finish that, and she does. Back and forth now. Another timeout, Manchester. Got the wrong one there. Timeout, Manchester is what it should be. 6:53 to go in the second quarter. 19-18. Earlham leads it. 30-second timeouts. TEC, it's not TEC. That's what I do normally. It's Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports. (19-18) Earlham. Hair under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. More pressure here, and that's been awfully effective against this shorthanded Manchester team here for Shauna Watson's Earlham Quakers. They lead it by 1. Looking for their third win on the year. They've got wins over Anderson and last time out of Defiance on a one-game winning streak, and that is poor all the way around from both sides there. That was Haley Ferris who took a dribble and 3 steps from 2 feet away. A three-pointer good. Mariah Flynn, 22-18. And so she took a dribble and 3 steps from about 3 feet away from the rim, and that's bad enough, but Earlham allowed her to do that. That's also bad, so bad all the way around there. Three-pointer to answer. No good. Here comes Earlham on a bit of a run on their own. Inside, Curtis spins to the baseline, gets it to go. Good for Curtis. 6-point lead now for Earlham. Long pass, almost out of bounds from Graham. 5.5 minutes to go in the half. Weaver, she'll take the 3. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, she was unchecked. That was Haley Ferris, who was unblocked. And that'll stay to to Manchester. Sarah Carter comes back in. That shot no good. That'll be chased down by Tanette. She outruns Graham again. Flynn. She's been hot as of late. She's got 9. She's going to get after some again and loses out of bounds. It's tipped away by Manchester, looking for double digits for Mariah Flynn. Tanette will trigger the inbound. 17 on the shot clock. Stays with Earlham after that goes out of bounds. Kendall Spears comes back in. Bowling will sit down. Tanette. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 6, 5. Tanette. 3-pointer on the way from Wisner, no good. And we're going to get a foul on Tanette. Her second. Under 5 minutes to go now, more than halfway through the second quarter. Might have been a double dribble there from Graham. (24-18). Earlham leads it. Graham takes a bump there from Rosie Newhart, and she'll go to the line. Check that. They'll be out of bounds and not a shooting foul. Kyra Joseph come back in. Flynn will take a seat. One fan recognizes her effort, gives her a round of applause. Spin it from Weaver. Graham. Step back 3. Comes up short. Joseph will chase down the rebound. Kayla Bowling. Spears. Earlham content to pass it around. They're missing both their big guns on the inside. That one tipped away. Turnover. We're going to see what we got here. We're going to get a foul on Newhart. Zoe Curtis back in the game as Newhart sits down. That's her second foul, Newhart, so she has to sit. 3:34 to go here in the second quarter. Graham comes off the screen. 11 seconds to go on the shot clock. She'll go into the lane, gets an unfriendly roll, but a offensive rebound from Sarah Carter. She just checks out of bounds. She was thrown to the corner, and Graham just was fading the other way. It'll be a turnover for Manchester. Bounce pass, Wisner. Bowling. Spears, Joseph, Bowling, wide open three. Buries it. Kayla Bowling. And a 9-point lead for the Quakers. Bowling now with 5. Graham finally gets one. She's been attacking the basket to her credit all night long, all afternoon. She finally gets one to go. 7-point lead for Earlham. Joseph in transition. Can't go, but she'll get fouled. Scoop shot from Joseph, and she'll go to the line. Foul was on Carter, I think it is. Couple free throws now from Kyra Joseph. Rolls that one in.
Checking back in from Manchester, number 30, Michaela Taylor, number 10, Haley Ferris.
Ferris and Taylor back in for Manchester. Second one good for Joseph, back to a 9-point lead. 29-20 for Earlham. Flynn back in, 2:26 to go here in the half. And that pressure from Earlham has been awfully effective. Graham. Top of the key. Haley Ferris goes to the rim, gets a foul. She'll go to the line. Foul was on Kendall Spears. First one good for Haley Ferris. Second one as well, back to a 7-point lead, 29-22. Zone still for Manchester. Flynn, she's been the star so far in the first half. Extra pass. Bowling, might have got it with the travel, gets the shot up. Rebound comes off to Manchester. Curtis. Out a little too far. Graham with the jumper. Comes up woefully short. But Weaver with the rebound. Can't get the foul call. Chased down by Wisner. Here come the Quakers. Minute and a half to go. We're going to timeout Earlham. So timeout Earlham. Minute 19 to go. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. They lead it by 7. Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Back at Earlham College, minute 19 to go here in the second quarter, and the Quakers lead this one by 7, 29-22. Here in the women's game, men's game to follow here, so stick around on Radio Troy Digital Sports, YouTube. Get game 2 of this doubleheader. Sick idea with me, though. That I can't help. Troy is on his way somewhere. Inside, Curtis. Surrounded by 4 black jerseys, she'll get a jump ball. As the Manchester fans right in front of us will applaud that. Earlham maintains possession, but they only have 3 on the shot clock. Flynn, way deep. Rebound by Spears. Can't get to go. Curtis with a chance. Spears will chase that one down, and a fresh 30 for Earlham. As Shauna Watson says, let's slow it down and work some clock. Curtis inside. Kick out. Bowling. Mid-range jumper. Can't get to go. We'll get a rebound here from Weisner. That one turned over. 35 seconds. My biggest pet peeve as a broadcaster. Manchester fans looking for over the back. That is not a call. Go look it up. You will not find over the back. That one missed. Maybe a little quick. Now Earlham's, they get a 2 for 1 there. Actually, the shot clock's off. So Earlham now can hold for the last shot. Maybe a little quick there from Manchester. 29-22, 13 seconds. And we'll get a bump foul and a couple of brain-dead plays by Manchester. Although they're not in the bonus yet, so no harm there. Inbounds here. Bowling. Inside, that's going to be a turnover. They're looking for Curtis. She just forced it in there. If they hurry, they've got room at the buzzer. That's going to be way off to the left, and that'll be your score at half. 29-22 Earlham. We'll take a break. We'll come back with halftime stats. It's Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Ho, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, you are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive, and so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube, fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
It's halftime here at Earlham. Women's game here, and the Quakers lead it by 7 over Manchester. Halftime statistics. Usually my halftime statistics are sure to be wrong, but they're not this time because they're officially coming from the nice folks at Earlham College, the SID there. For Manchester, first of all, they were led in scoring by, let's get this right here, Hannah Smith had 8 points. She had the first 8 points, I think, for Manchester, and then she was scoreless the rest of the way. 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from three-point range, a couple of free throw and another bucket there in 20 minutes. She played, although it's probably not 20 minutes because it says Faith Graham, who had 3 points, played for 40 minutes. That's probably not true since there were 10-minute quarters. So let's go by we'll just go with numbers here, okay? So Hannah Smith with 8 points, Nicole Weaver 7, Haley Ferris with 4, Faith Alexis Graham with 3, and that'll do it. Taylor and Skinner, Carter, and it says Isabella Zug, but I don't think I ever saw her. That might be a misprint. It says she played 5 minutes, had a steal. I don't think I ever saw her, so we'll have to check out and see if that's just a misprint. My bet would be those stats go to Graham, and they've got him confused, perhaps, and we'll see. Rebounds, only 14 total for Manchester. Led it in that category by Nicole Weaver, has 3. Nothing else statistically of note. 7 turnovers for Manchester there compared to the 8 turnovers for Earlham, and the stats much better for Earlham. Mariah Flynn and Zoe Curtis each with 9 points, 18 points for the 2 bigs inside. It's been a battle on the inside as Smith also the big player for Manchester. She's got 8. Kayla Bowling with 5, Kyra Joseph with 4, and Amy Weisner with a pair. The shooting percentage is much better than the last game I called, which was Rose Holman. When I say not much better, that's not necessarily mean they're good. Earlham shooting 27% from the field. 6 of 13, 46% in the second quarter. That's important, as is much better. But the first quarter, not so much. I'm sorry, for the game is 35%, 27% for the first quarter, 46% for the second quarter. That says second half on my little sheet here, and that's clearly not the case. 35% for the game, which compares to about the 21% for the entire game in the Rose Holman game. So we'll take another break. 5 minutes to go. We'll come back with third quarter play-by-play. It's Earlham College basketball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware.
Back at Earlham College, and sorry to Summit Computers. We'll get you on the air here pretty soon, but they're ready to play here, and I let one extra commercial go that I shouldn't have let. So back at it. Third quarter now underway, and if you're watching online, we are underway, the third quarter. Apparently the nice folks in the statistics, the SID, Sports Information Director folks, thought that women just play 2 10-minute halves. So online officially, it's a final, which seems a little silly. That one turned over. Here comes Earlham here in the third quarter. So waiting to see what they do there. So I have not been keeping statistics. I've been relying on Earlham to do my statistics. We're going to get a travel there on Zoe Curtis. So I'll do my very best to keep up with the statistics here as I go. But there's a pretty good chance that's going to fail a little bit miserably. We'll see what they do on that. I didn't even notice when they gave me the stats. They bring me the sheet that says final. I didn't even notice, or I would have told them, obviously. I think they probably figured it out. Graham, that's a bump there. Didn't get the call. Saved in bounds, and it'll be white ball. That's Earlham. 9:06 to go in the third quarter. Flynn, top of the key. 29-22. Inside, Curtis can't get it to go. And we'll get a foul going the other way. Hannah Smith picks up the foul. It's her third. Into the corner, it's Kendall Spears. Flynn. Tanette. Flynn. All over the rim and good. Mariah Flynn. Makes it a 9-point lead, 31-22. Flynn has 11. That explains why it said 40 minutes, because they said final score. Should have known something was up. Missed shot on one end. Here comes the Quakers again, trying to make it a double-digit lead. Flynn, deep two, rims in and outs. She's got 11. Three-pointer on the way is badly missed there by Hannah Smith. Here comes the Quakers. That one missed, and that'll be corralled by Kendall Spears. She'll attack. Extra pass is Tanette. 24 on the shot clock, fresh shot clock. It's Flynn. She'll take the contact and the bucket. And it's an 11-point lead for the Quakers. Might have lowered her shoulder. Honestly, I'd have been okay with either call. They called it a block. I'm okay with that. If they called it a charge, I've been okay with that. Nevertheless, it's an 11-point lead for the Quakers with a chance to make it 12. And she does. 14 for Mariah Flynn. And the Quakers open up the third quarter with a 5-0 run. Nice play there from Michaela Taylor, keep her dribble, not turn that over. The defensive pressure from Earlham has really bothered Manchester, and they started this about midway through the first quarter and haven't let up. And it's really bothered Manchester here tonight. Foul there on Zoe Curtis. Actually, it's on Tanette. Now they changed it. Zoe Curtis, her first. Timeouts, Manchester will take one as well. 6:46 to go here in the third quarter, and Earlham leads it by 12, 34-22. It's Earlham College basketball. Radio Troy Digital Sports. Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school, group, or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school, group, or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call, 969-3400. After the timeout, it's Graham. Turnover, ahead. Nice hustle there by Graham, Faith Graham. Tanette will trigger the inbounds. Inside to Curtis. She immediately gets the double team, and that's a quick jump ball. A very quick jump ball. Possession will go to Earlham, but that's a very quick jump ball. Lobbed into Curtis. Out to Bowling. Inside to Curtis. Will hand off Bowling. Can't get to go. Rebound comes off to Graham. Three-pointer on the way, no good. And I hear my favorite over the back. Still not a foul. You can push with the body, but there's no such thing as over the back. Wiesner comes in. Or Wiesner. They've changed public address announcers. It was Wiesner in the first half. It's now Wiesner. That's a foul there on Smith. She gets away with it. Would have been her fourth. She slapped that away. You could hear the slap up here through behind the glass. 20 seconds on the shot clock here. Graham attacks the rim and gets that roll. So finally, Manchester scores here in the second half. It took them almost 5 full minutes of scoreless basketball, and they give up the bucket right back to Zoe Curtis, back to a 12-point lead. That one good there from Sarah Carter. That's Carder. It's not Carter, it's Carter. That one tipped away from Graham. It's going to be a foul on Graham. She tried to get away with a bit of a reach, and she did not get away with it. I said at halftime we were looking for, and I was right, Isabella Zug is on the floor. I just missed her. She was only on the floor for about 5 minutes. Officially, she was given 5 minutes, and that's probably not accurate given the fact so it was probably 2.5, maybe 2 minutes, and I just missed her. So she was on the floor. Those were her stats. I just missed her. And I'm fairly certain I'm mispronouncing her name. It's spelled Z-O-O-G. Whether that's Zug or Zog, I have no idea. But whatever I choose, I'm almost certainly going to be pronouncing it wrong. She's from Brownsburg, Indiana. Good there from Kendall Spears. And it's a 12-point game again. 38-26 Earlham. Here comes Graham. Right into the chest of Kyra Joseph. And if she just stands there, she might get the charge, but she was backpedaling, so it'll be a foul on Kyra Joseph. Hard to convince somebody to just stand there and take all that punishment when somebody's running full speed at you. First one misses for Graham. Second one on the way. Misses them both. Here comes Spears. Joseph to Bowling inside Newhart. Back to Bowling. Joseph. Spears now in the wing. Weisner. Earlham settling in now. 11 on the shot clock. Joseph. None of the big hitters. No Curtis, no Flynn. Nice there. Nice pass there from Kayla Bowling to Newhart. A couple of teammates there, both from Jack Sendell. Steal here from Joseph. Spears back to Bowling. It's a 14-point Earlham lead. Tipped away. Out of bounds. That'll stay here with Earlham. 15 on the shot clock. Bowling will trigger the inbounds here once they finally get this. We'll get a timeout. Timeout Manchester. By my count, they've only got one left. I may have been wrong on that. Maybe I've got one that was, but it's a full timeout, so we'll take one with them. It is Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors for just $3.50 at your Richmond area Subways. Monday's sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Tuesday, oven roasted chicken breast. Wednesday's turkey breast. Thursday, Italian BMT. Friday's tuna. Saturday, Black Forest ham. And Sunday, my personal favorite, meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, the Quakers lead it by 14, 3:34 to go here in the third quarter. And it's been a defensive clinic here by the Quakers. Their pressure has really bothered Manchester. It's caused a ton of turnovers. They've made some shots here tonight as well. That one, not one of them, but Newhart will get the offensive rebound and a fresh shot clock for the Quakers. They've actually extended the lead with their two big hitters on the bench. That's Mariah Flynn and Zoe Curtis. Bowling. Joseph, she's played well since she's been in. She'll spin into the lane. Back out to Spears. Weisner, Bowling, 7 seconds. Joseph sets the screen. Spears, three-pointer. Good! Kendall Spears with a step back three at the buzzer. Then a steal by Weisner, and good! A three-point. No, they're going to call the charge. They're going to call the charge. I got excited there for a second. Charge on Weisner. And it was a good call, by the way. I was just hoping they got it wrong. Lots of booing from the Earlham fans. They're wrong on this one. It was definitely a charge. Weisner turned her body. When you go in butt first, generally speaking, in the air, you're going to get a charge. And she did, and she did. That is the third or fourth, now fifth backcourt steal for Earlham with that pressure. Manchester just dealing with it so very poorly. Inside, it's a foul on, and if that's on Hannah Smith, that's her fourth foul. And that is, and it is, on Hannah Smith, and it is her fourth foul. And that is a big problem for Manchester. Already trailing it by a bunch, 17. Chance to make it 18. And she does, 44-26. I said 45-26, 44-26. Second one on the way has come up well short. Weisner will fight for the loose ball. Scramble on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball here, and that'll be possession to Manchester. Fair play here to both sides, showing some serious scrap. But Earlham, this is a far different team than I saw a few weeks ago when I did the Rose Holman game, where they were just running him. Now, it's worth mentioning, Rose Holman right now 9-0 in the conference. It is easy to look that way when you're going against Rose Holman 9-0 in the conference. I've played on some bad teams, coached some bad teams. When you are going against another bad team, somehow you get a little bit more energy. Got a chance for a win, and that's exactly what Earlham's done. They've taken it. It's an 18-point lead after the second missed free throw. Graham spins to the baseline. That's a clean. We're going to get a reach in by Kyra Joseph there. I kind of thought she got that clean, but I'm not in charge. They got on Caleb Bowling, so I guess that explains why. So I was right. Joseph was clean, but Bowling was not. Mariah Flynn ready to check back in. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter as this third quarter's dragged on a little bit in a way that is delightful for Earlham fans, as they have really put forth a beating here on Manchester here in this quarter. Got to do a quick math here. That is the 5th point for Manchester, and I want to say it's a, doing the math in my head here, a 14-5 third quarter here now for Earlham. And Graham hits them both. The foul's starting to pile up now for Manchester. 5th foul in the quarter. And we'll go be in the bonus here. I got to be honest with you. I don't do very many Earlham games, only my second one of the year. And NCAA, at least Division III, this conference women, they play 4 10-minute quarters, and I have no idea how the bonus for fouls works in 10-minute quarters. I've been doing I know they don't count for the entire half because that was the 5th foul there in the bonus. So I'd have to look that up, and I have not. Nice block there, Cameron White comes in and gets the foul in the Earlham student section. Which I guess is mostly football players. Thinks that's just fantastic because they're rather big gentlemen. Three-pointer on the way for Manchester. Back iron. They haven't hit a three in a long time. Bowling. Couldn't get her head up in time to see Cameron White. White gets the short hop. Bowling. Kicks it out. Flynn. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Curtis with the rebound. That'll get chased down by Graham. Instead, she'll turn it over in the backcourt. Bowling inside to Curtis. Layup good. 18-point lead for, check that, 19-point lead. I missed a free throw. 19-point lead for Earlham. We get a foul go the other way, and only 5 fouls is the bonus in quarters. I figured that part out today. Nicole Weaver with a couple of free throws here. Makes the first. Tanet's back in the game. Can't get that one to go. Britt Flynn with the rebound. White. Bowling. She's been a star here today. Not so much on that shot, but Curtis with the offensive rebound and the score. And suddenly it's a 20-point Earlham lead. Still with the pressure here in the third quarter. A minute to go in the third quarter. Another backcourt turnover for Manchester. Cameron White now. Back to Tanetz. I'm an English soccer fan, and the ball handling composure from Manchester against this pressure I will call shambolic. It's a pretty good word. I'm an Everton fan, so I hear it a lot. Cameron White. Three-pointer from Bowling. Hits the rim. Rebound comes off to Flynn. And they'll stick her, and that's the end of that one. Well, actually, it'll be about a 6-second difference on the shot clock, 7 seconds. Shot clock to game clock. Closer to 8 now that I look at it. Well, that's basically the last shot of the last possession. Tanetz, 8 seconds on the shot clock. She'll spin back baseline. And gets the bucket and the foul. Acacia Tanetz. That ball hit on the underside of the rim and rolled back over with 13 seconds to go. And Earlham blowing the doors off Manchester here in the third quarter. Which, if you've been an Earlham fan for any number of minutes, that just doesn't happen all the time. You don't say that often. Tanetz. She'll get that one to go, and suddenly it's a 23-point Earlham lead. 11 seconds to go in this quarter. Graham. That one turned over again. 6 seconds. Earlham did another shot. Bowling to Tanetz. 2 seconds. 3 on the way. No good. Boy, that sent this place into a frenzy. But what a good quarter from Earlham. 52-29. They lead it by 23. We'll come back with the fourth quarter. It's Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do, but for me, the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665. Go to their website, tonyscarsales.com.
On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, start of the fourth quarter here, and the Earlham College women are blowing the doors off Manchester here, 52-29. The third quarter just, you can't really draw it up any better than that if you're an Earlham fan. I'm looking online for some stats on just the third quarter here. I can tell you they've updated their. I told you at the halftime that they apparently put this game in as a 2-half game, and now that they figured that out, we're now officially in overtime. That's not officially, but that's what the stats say in overtime. They'll have to go back and fix that. 40% from the field now for Earlham, which is just far better than what they were last time. Curtis on the inside. She'll get that bucket to go. And Earlham just steamrolling the Spartans here. That's a travel, no call there. Nevertheless, they steal by Weisner. And she'll go coast to coast for the layup, and Earlham just running away. 27 now for Earlham. Now we have a foul on Tanette. There were some team stats. The turnovers have to be incredible here. It says Manchester only has 15 turnovers, and I just can't imagine that's accurate. Because it feels like they've got a ton. It feels like I had that many in just the third quarter alone. That's a testament to Earlham's pressure. Manchester shooting 24% from the field. Weaver, that's not coast to coast. That's all the way. She gets a hack on the way in. Nice screen there by Hannah Smith. She's got 4 fouls. Has to be careful about how she screens. Over here in the fourth quarter, you're down 27. Fouling out, really not that big of a deal. Weaver with a couple of free throws here. Gets the first one to go after a nice friendly roll. They've got 30 now. Neither team lighting up from distance. They are combined 5 of 31 from three-point range. Second one no good. Flynn with the rebound. Flynn will bring it up. Nice back cut there from Bowling. She'll go all the way. No good. Rims out. But Curtis will get the offensive rebound. Kicks it out for Flynn. And they'll reset. Bowling inside. Curtis, good position. And we'll get a jump ball there. Now we're going to foul on Weaver, who can't believe it, but that's what happens when you reach in. It's called a reach-in foul for a reason. I said it earlier with Tanette. I'll say it here. That's what happens when you reach in with 2 hands. Now, she'll probably argue there should have been a jump ball, but we'll see. Nice play there. Weisner can't go, but she got the foul. Foul was on the aforementioned. It was Haley Ferris. The aforementioned Isabella Zug in the game. I just want her to score so I can say her name. It's an awesome name. And Wiesner's at the line. From Columbus North High School. It's a sophomore. That one chased down by Cameron White. She gets bumped. That's loose ball. Recovered by Bowling. And Earl will get another possession. Got to check out the rebounding stats. I can't imagine. The offensive rebounds have to be impressive as well. And they are. 15 offensive rebounds, now 16 for Earlham. Three-pointer on the way from Flynn. Comes up short. Manchester control the rebound. They trail it by 27, 8:23 to go. Might have gotten away from it with a travel. She gets her own offensive rebound. We'll get a foul on Cameron White. Haley Ferris took a couple little baby steps there. I thought she traveled. No call from the Stripes. First one goes for Haley Ferris. Second one good as well. 57-32 now, 25-point lead for the Quakers. Bowling across the timeline, finds Spears. Second unit in mostly for Earlham. Curtis and Flynn both sitting. Joseph, she turns that one over. Coast to coast and good for, that was 14. That was Nicole Weaver with the bucket. Oh, that was a 4 there for a second. Inside, Newhart. Can't get that to go. Hard off the glass. Wisner will save it, but right out of bounds, nobody was home. Like I said earlier, the official stats are 16 turnovers for Manchester, 12 for Earlham, and that just doesn't seem right. I'm sure it is. It just doesn't seem right. There's a foul on Wiesner. We had what appeared to be a student doing the public address announcing for the first quarter, maybe quarter and a half, and now the very professional, quote-unquote professional, Brian Cox, part of our Radio Troy family here, doing the public address announcing. If he says it's Wiesner, I'm going to go with Wiesner. That one thrown out of bounds. Another turnover from Manchester. That's a turnover here for Earlham. Here comes Graham. She'll go coast to coast and gets the layup, and we'll get another timeout. Timeout Earlham. 6:58 to go. It's a full timeout. They lead it by 21 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. It's Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Drive in for the win and drive out with savings. It's a savings drive only at Wetzel Ford. Choose from our huge selection and drive away with a win. Right now, you can lease a 2017 Fusion S for only $249 a month for 36 months. Or lease a 2018 Flex for only $339 a month for 36 months. Or save over $4,500 and get 1.9% APR for 60 months on our huge selection of F-150 XLTs. Drive in for great savings during the Savings Drive at Wetzel Ford Richmond.
Back at Earlham College. 6:58 to go here in this one. Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school, group, or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention his promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to a school, group, or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell everybody you know. Mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call, 969-3400. Earlham leads it by 21. Cameron White's inside. A little over the head of Curtis, out of bounds. Another turnover for Earlham. The football players across the way thought it was tipped. They're not going to get that call. 21 is not a 21-point game anyway. That one airballed by Zug. And Bowling comes away with it. Here comes Caleb Bowling. Up the sideline. Pushing the tempo. Finds Cameron White. Inside to Curtis. Curtis. Can she get the roll? She cannot. Loose ball on the floor. We'll get another jump ball here. That'll be Manchester ball. 6:16 to go in a 21-point game. Everybody on Manchester's played here tonight. We thought maybe they might just play a kind of a skeleton crew, but everybody's played. Another bad pass here from Graham. Inside's Curtis, another turnover for Earlham. They're 15th. It sure doesn't feel like they have similar turnovers. Right now, officially, Manchester with 18 and Earlham with 15. It sure doesn't feel that way. Big three-pointer on the way is good. Weaver. Nicole Weaver for three. And it's a 28-point lead. 18-point lead, not 28. Zoe Curtis comes right back, makes it a 20-point lead. Weaver, that's tipped away from behind. Three-pointer on the way. Good. Suddenly, Earlham can't miss, or Manchester can't miss. 59-42, 17-point lead for Earlham. Nice pass there. Wiesner will get the easy bucket. And suddenly they're going up and down like old school Los Angeles Lakers, 61-42. 19-point lead. Grant can't get to go, and Earlham still pushing the tempo. Here comes White. Bowling. White looking inside to Curtis. Flynn. 5 minutes to go. Floater by Bowling. Good. Kayla Bowling back to a 21-point lead. Bowling has 7. Air ball 3 here. And Earlham will slow it down a little bit. We'll get a bump there, and it'll be Earlham ball. Tanette back in. Bowling takes a well-deserved breather, as does Zoe Curtis. Tanette. Inside, Newhart. Nice pass there, Wiesner. Benefit of some good passing here from Earlham, back to a 23-point lead. Wiesner has 9 herself. We'll get a foul before the shot, I assume. And it is. It is on Wiesner. Check that, it's on Cameron White, her 4th. With 4 minutes to go, just let her play that out. A couple of free throws now for Graham as they're in the bonus. Makes the first. Misses the second one, but offensive rebound. That's not going to go here. Comes to net. Tanette loses the handle there, gets it off to Flynn to Wiesner. Wiesner all the way to the rim, but she gets fouled by, we'll see, Graham or if it's Graham or Ferris, we'll see. It's Graham. Her 4th. Fouls are creeping up for both teams. Smith now with 4. Graham with 4. Good news for Earlham fans. It's probably not going to matter either way, as Earlham leads it by 22. I'm sorry, 23 now after the free throw. She makes them both. Now it's a 24-point game. Good play there from Newhart. Rosie Newhart with the steal. She read the pick and roll. Good for her. Flynn all the way to the basket, baseline. Bucket's good. 26 is the margin here for Earlham. An air ball there, and 3 minutes to go, barring a epic collapse. 3-point on the way from Flynn. No good. Earlham's going to win their 3rd game of the year. And 3rd in conference. Foul there on this end of the floor on Earlham. Stick around, we got the men's game following, Earlham and Manchester. We'll take a rather long break in between games, and we'll come back and we'll have the men's game as well. 69-44, Earlham leads this one, a 25-point lead for the Quakers. 2:55 to go. Both are good. And some new faces here for Earlham out on the floor. Ashley Meadows from San Antonio, Texas. She's on the floor for the first time. Wearing number 24. She airballs that one. Got up on the rim. Nice play by her. And Rosie Newhart cleans up the mess. 26 is the margin. Newhart. She's got 5 now. Missed out on this, and here comes Tanette. Up the floor, it's Meadows. Meadows, nice pass there to the always heads up, Amy Wiesner. She used to be always in the right place at the right time. She's scored on a couple of those. Couldn't get that one to go. Graham airballs badly. A 3 there. It is tough to do a little shake and bake and airball a 3 with 2 minutes to go in a game you're losing by 26 and not get a little bit of stuff from the fans. More new faces for Earlham. Taylor Stroud from West Washington High School, Mitchell, Indiana, sophomore. She's in the game. See who else we can get. Shay Stanley from Delta High School near Muncie, Ridgeville, Indiana. She's a freshman. She's on the floor, wearing number 23. Newhart with another bucket there, and it's be a long post-game show in terms of stats. Lots of scores here for Earlham. I think just about everybody on Earlham's played. That's going to play, I think, or they would be in the game by now. And certainly everybody at Manchester's played. They only brought 9. 3-pointer on the way for Manchester. Missed badly. Minute 15 to go here as we're just running out the clock and hoping nobody gets hurt. That's kind of how it works here in a game like this. No good. Rebound, Ashley Meadows. And Tanette. Under a minute to go now as they'll work clock here. Try to get some bench players a chance to score. We'll get a foul there on Zug, Isabella Zug. Only their 4th team foul. Next foul put Earlham in the bonus. 49 seconds to go. Tanette. Meadows. Back to Tanette. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Stroud. Bounce pass intended for Newhart through the wickets there. Tanette will spin back to the baseline. Meadows from the baseline. Badly missed that one in air ball, and we'll have a scrum on the floor for the loose ball. Stroud and Haley Ferris, and possession will go to Manchester. 28-point lead here for the Quakers. 24 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. All that matters now, all that's left now is the final score. Who's going to win is no longer a question. Hasn't been for some time. Baseline here for Manchester. That was Sarah Carter. Tried the reverse layup, and we can call that an air ball, but she didn't hit anything. Bucket there for Carly Skinner, which will almost certainly provide the final margin here, 73-47 with under 5 to go, and we'll just run out the clock. So nice job here by Earlham, 73-47 final score on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll come back in just a short minute here so I can get my stats together, and we'll give you final stats, and then I'll sign off, take a break, and I'll come back with the men's game here shortly. It's Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Drive in for the win and drive out with savings. It's a savings drive only at Wetzel Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Choose from our huge selection and drive away with a win. Right now, you can save up to $7,000 on every Cherokee in stock. Or lease a new Jeep Compass Latitude from only $218 a month for 24 months. Or how about saving over $5,000 on most Pacifica and Grand Caravan models in stock? Drive in for savings during the Savings Drive at Wetzel Chrysler Richmond.
Final score here from Earlham, 73-47. The Quakers winning a blowout. You don't get to hear that often, so credit to Earlham. As their third win in conference, they're going to go from – then I'll go to 3-14 overall, 3-7 in the conference, and virtually assure themselves of not finishing last in the conference. Anderson 0-9. Manchester will drop to 3-7 in the conference, so they pull even with Manchester in the conference, and potentially, depending on outcomes today, even with Franklin and Defiance, all of which are 3-6 coming into today. Manchester, of course, will drop to 4-13 and 3-7 in the conference. And by the way, that is what you call a winning streak. 2 in a row now for the Earlham women as they go to Lufton on the 24th. Final statistics. We'll see if we can get those for you here. Have been finalized. We'll see what we can get you here. Final box score here for Manchester, led in scoring by Nicole Weaver. She had 14. Haley Ferris with 11. Faith Alexis Graham, 10 points. Hannah Smith with 8. Skinner, Carter with 2 apiece. Zug, Delgado, and Taylor all played but did not score. For Earlham, a dazzling display here for Earlham. Led in scoring by Zoe Curtis with 19. Mariah Flynn had 16. Weisner with 11. Bowling and Newhart each with 7. Spears with 5. Joseph with 4. Tanette with 3. White with 1. Ashley Meadows had 3 rebounds, did not score. And also playing but did not score was Stroud. Get the names right here as they're not on the – they didn't do anything to get in the box score. Taylor Stroud and also – who's the other one? Shea Stanley got in but did not dent the box score. Team statistics, which are – if you're a Manchester fan listening from wherever you're at, they're rather ugly. 27% from the field, 20% from three-point range. They only hit 4, and 2 of those were right here at the end of the fourth quarter, kind of in garbage time. Free throws, they were 70% from the line. Earlham, 80%. Earlham shot 43% from the field. 19 turnovers for Manchester. Felt like a lot more. But here's the big statistic. Points off turnovers, 24 for Earlham, only 10 for Manchester. Rebounds, Earlham had a 14-rebound edge, including 18 on the offensive end. 19 assists for Earlham, only 2 assists for Manchester. 13 steals for Earlham, 9 for Manchester. 29 bench points for Earlham, only 4 for Manchester. So, yes, a dominant performance by Earlham. So congratulations to, I don't know, they're not the Lady Quakers, so we'll just go with the Quakers, on their 3rd win of the year. So we'll be done here tonight. 23 minutes, roughly. The men's game will start. We'll be on the air with about 5 minutes to go in that one to give you that pregame outlook. So that'll do it for us. Final score here. Earlham beats Manchester 73-47. We'll be back in just a little less than 20 minutes with the men's game. Manchester and Earlham. It's Earlham College basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.